So hi and welcome to Through the Stride. Today we'll be taking a look at the Nike Vomero Plus, a newly released shoe at August 7th. Just to make a quick disclaimer before we begin, I bought this shoe with my own money, so there's really no one having an opinion on what I say, and I'll be quietly fair in how things turns out. So if we begin, I have like 132 Ks in this shoe. That will be just under 100 miles. I've used this shoe for everyday running and also up-tempo running. If we take a spec look at the shoe, in the heel we have a 45 millimeter stack height, equating to a 35 millimeter stack height in the forefoot for a 10 millimeter drop. This shoe comes in at a US 10, claimed from Nike at 273 grams. I weighed my US 9 to be 261 grams. So a bit lighter. It definitely feels light on foot, also compared to the Nike Invincible 3, who is actually the predecessor to this shoe in the new Vomero lineup. If we take a look at the shoe, Nike used the Zoom X foam in this shoe. It's quietly different tuned to what you will find in the Vaporfly, the Alphafly, the Streakfly 2. Nike still claims this is Zoom X, but in the racing lineup it will be a PBX foam, where in this shoe we are looking at a TPE tuned foam for more durability, but still with the known pop and lightness of Zoom X foam that we know today. If we take a look at the outsole wear of this shoe, there's nearly no shown wear on the shoe, and it holds up pretty well after only the 130 Ks. I've used this shoe for both everyday jogging, recovery jogging, and easy miles, and it feels super soft, super squishy, saves the legs, but still with that pronounced bounce, a little denser bounce, as we see in shoes like the Mag Max from Puma. It's not as soft as competitors like the Glycerin Max from Brooks, for an example. This is a little more dense and firm pop, but you still get this really squishy foam underneath the foot. This shoe have a little less pronounced forefoot rocker, so if you really like a platform to push on, it's really a shoe for you. The same if you're a mid-heel striker, and then this 10 millimeter drop will really accommodate like light, easy cushioning underneath the foot. The same goes for when you like to pick up the pace. I actually really like this shoe also from up to like between LT1, LT2 work. It really like delivers a smooth, peppy ride where you can really like push the foam, pick up the pace because it's this firmer and not that unstable to run in actually. So it's a good shoe for you who wants to just do recovery days or daily miles, but also if you want to pick up the pace and like to run like actually without a plate in your shoe, like I do, to get a bit more ground feel and not the performance benefits of either a nylon, plastic or PBX plate in your daily trainer, super trainer. So say this is a really good offer for you that only wants one shoe to do it all, or also just if you want a squishy, super nice shoe for everyday jogging. This will definitely be a very, very good pick and a good choice that really holds up good with the outsole wear and so on this shoe. If we take a look at the upper is a structured mesh upper with like this web caged lacing system. So it's really nice at keeping down the lockdown in the foot. Like even though the footbod seems a bit narrow, it's actually fitting pretty good. Like I have a narrow to foot, but it still accommodates my foot, and my girlfriend have a pretty wide foot, and she also likes the Vomero in the women's model though. There's some smaller reflective panels, making this a good shoe also here in autumn and winter time. A little heel pull tab to secure and nice for everyday wear and so on. And if we look, there's a bit of structured toe box to make the toe bumper sits even nicer, so it secures. There's enough volume here in the forefoot to not be an irritation doing your everyday running and so on. Look, Nike will also release in their Vomero line, they have the standard Vomero 18, who is a bit firmer in the foam and is like a Pebax insert similar to this Pebax, but with a carrier SR foam, who is a bit denser and like is made more for everyday miles with the same like flatter pronounced rocker. And next up in October we will see the Vomero Premium, who is Nike's pinnacle shown recovery jogging shoe, call it whatever you want. They claim this will be the Ultra G shoe. So really looking forward to test that out when it comes out, to see if that's the perfect blend for heavy legs recovery jogging, and that would definitely be surprising to see with the full length 2 AirPods in the midfoot, and then we get 10 millimeters higher stack height, so we end on 55 mils instead of those 45 mils. So yeah, Nike Vomero, like durable shoe. I really like them. I will also like update in the comments here below when I've done more case in these shoes, or definitely compare them to others while I'll keep on testing different shoes. So please let me know if you want me to test something different. Otherwise I'll just keep posting new shoes on this site, review shoes, and if you would like me to do anything better or like me to get more specific, please let me know. Otherwise I will also do vlogs and then training like guidance and so on in here, so I can like share the knowledge of running and also for the joy. So thank you for looking, and then see you in the next video. Bye.